Oh man.
You hit.
Yeah, there it is. You over. Come on, Pet, with the audio.
I don't know what's going on with the audio. We here though, y'all. We here.
Where the audio, Pet?
It's there. I don't know why it ain't sharing the audio. Share.
You gotta turn up on your end.
It's turned up. You see it? Oh, just technical difficulties in what our 60th show. Close to.
Close. I think we got 58, I believe.
Why it ain't playing? That's crazy.
What's your tabs up?
I ain't got no tabs up. This is a video file. I'm glad we ain't got nobody watching yet, but we still here, y'all. Y'all know what it say. Pimpin' Negus. That is us. Sexual chocolate.
So people gonna come watch it. You know, people we get most of the views on the rewatch anyway. So this is what it is. This is when so I gotta give my brother credit again because he picked all these shots. So he picked some good shots. I think these are good outtakes or good hot takes rather, because they're not outtakes, they actually aired. But that
I don't know why it ain't working, bro. This is normal, like we normally do. Is sharing a window.
So after we get off, just upload it to the file because we keep it on file, so we don't even got to keep uploading.
All right, let's stop and get into it because you know, brother got some stuff to share. I don't know what that is, bro. I don't know why it's tripping like that. But welcome to Pimpin' Negus, y'all.
Welcome to the show. I am Negus. There it is.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Ethiopian to Amharic.
What is the definition?
A king. It's used as a title of the sovereign of Ethiopia. Negus.
Negus. Negus. Negus.
Hustle Hotep, what's going on, brother?
Well, you know, ain't nothing changed but the oppressors.
Not many brothers people, period. Less than 1%, bro. Less than 1%.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So and out of that less than 1% is less than 1% of black. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, holla at me. Like I said, don't get it twisted because I don't got the interview voice. I'll run laps around you.
Deacon clearly ain't got no filter, and and the bishop he working on it, but you know God ain't finished with me yet either. So welcome to the church.
Welcome to the church. Not everyone needs to believe in your dreams, but you do.
We want to encourage you if you got a dream or an idea, bet on yourself.
And supporting is like, sharing, and reviewing, but supporting is also sending that money in.
Pimping, positively influencing my people in negotiating growth.
Yo, bro, you was reading books for pizza, son. You on a different level of poor, yeah.
I do. This is almost like free consulting. Hit that Cash App because we giving y'all free game away on here.
Hey, yo, bro, y'all ain't never did nothing, yo. Y'all ain't never been the best at your local YMCA. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't even imagine the immense pressure that it is just to stay on top.
Look, y'all. Welcome to the church. The good deacon and the bishop. We doing it ourselves, and we want to encourage you. Look here. Think again. Start asking the right questions to grow and help other people grow.
Big looking like 2 chains. So let's get to the Jesse of the week.
Put it up, brother. I don't even think I need to say much. Just put it up. Y'all see that headline? Our Jesse of the week is Trick Daddy, who defends eating booties. And that's who you got rolling your blunt and passing it to you.
Oh, you gonna learn to laugh today. You getting that medicine with that candy right now.
That's our show, y'all.
Yeah.
It's about love.
If they ain't about truth, you might have to check them. Ninjas gon' nig if you let them. If they boys in blue, then you might have to red them. Ninjas gon' nig if you let them.
What's up, man?
What's up, brother? Ninja-ish.
What's going on? Welcome everybody to the show. We are early today because we got some things to do. And I called my brother. He was like, well, let me introduce the show. This is Pippin, Negus, Negus. Please don't say the Nigga or the Nigger, because I don't know what's bound to happen. Well, you can say what you want. Live your life. This is America. Live your life. And whatever you say, whatever you want, whatever comes with after you say what you want, it is what it is. But tell her, so I'm one of the hosts. I'm the good bishop. No, I'm the deacon. I'm the deacon. Deacon Bethia. Today I'm be captain. The Negropean. I got all the Negropean stuff. I got the cologne.
What kind of cologne is that, Negropean?
That's the Chanel Blue.
Yeah, that's Negropean.
It's Negropean. So we'll tell the people what the show is about.
Oh man, the show is about love, positively influencing my people and negotiating growth. Growth is getting rid of ways that hurt. Because we dealing with generational curses. Some of us got a lot of that on our backs, and we just trying to shake it off and be the Negus that we was born to be. That's the kings that we was born to be. But love is the goal. We want to exercise grace and mercy. I don't know how much of that y'all gonna get today. I was pressing my brother, trying to catch him yesterday so we could get this on. Hey, shall we just hop right into it, brother?
Yeah,
I'm good Bishop Bingham. I'm definitely
the Bishop Hustle Hotep, man. You gotta embrace the name.
Bishop Hustle Hotep. I'm gonna live up to my name the moniker that you've given me.
AKA Bishop Bingham. That's what you start off
with. Charlie Hustle, AKA Good Game, AKA we could Captain Cruddy. We could keep going on and on.
Yeah. So what's going on? So we got a full pack show. We got some. It was two major United States Supreme Court decisions that came out that y'all paid. All of them are major decisions, but y'all been paying attention to these joints. You want to hop right in? You want to do the think again segment?
Well, let me give you some roses, brother, because we finally got our site up. We got somebody working on putting the footage in there, so you'll be able to go back and check everything we said. The Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp of the game. We just do what we do.
You can get the merch on there. So it's pimpinnegus.com.
Yeah, pimpinnegus.com. Yeah, and we ain't got no .net or nothing like that. We official. And we got the merch. My brother did a good job of putting our pages in here. And when you click on the face, you go to our I had to take the picture off with me holding the money, man. That was a little bit too much. I like this though. You looking like a first round draft pick, brother.
Yeah, that was the goal. So I promised the goal. That was the goal, actually.
Yeah. Mission achieved. You understood the assignment.
So click on the link. So you click on the bottom, go down, click on your bio.
Down.
Now go back to About Us. So I did. You ain't even noticed that. So click on the bio. Maybe I need to change that. Scroll up so you can see the people. Click on your plus sign right there.
Oh yeah.
You ain't even know that was that.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I know when you click on the picture, it take you to our pages and all of that stuff. So y'all check us out, man. Look at that. That brother did a good job. We've been talking about it for like really 5, 7 3/4, but right. We've been talking about our page, so that's
my personal page. All right, we getting this. All right, so let's hop into it. So you want to hop into the think again segment off top, or what? Yeah, you already got it pulled up.
Think again. Donald Trump's legacy is set. He the George Washington of white supremacy with them 3 Supreme Court justices he got in there. Dude ain't worried about nothing. He could be prosecuted. Everything. I think he really about to live up to his name, Teflon Don, now, man, because I think the Democrats is so weak. They ain't gonna make a big case. They don't really want him, but he's set, and the rest of us feeling the consequences and repercussions now.
So hold on, so I got my captain Negropean.
Go ahead, Captain.
On. So when I was telling y'all, I think he was one of them. I was telling y'all. Hold on, put me on a solo drink real quick. Can you do that?
You.
I remember I was telling y'all that y'all was talking Bernie a bus, we staying home, and some of y'all was saying black folks need Donald Trump. Remember I was telling y'all, don't complain now. So I hope almost Ray Ray. You know who that is? Almost Ray Ray. The people the little kids that y'all onboarded, looking down and super mad at y'all.
Jesse.
I hope almost Ray almost. Little what man.
I'm gonna leave you on solo, Negropean. Go ahead.
All of them looking down, mad at y'all, because they definitely would have voted for Trump because y'all got him up out of here. But now the Roe v. Wade is overturned. So don't be complaining now. You remember y'all sat home and y'all was telling me that's where I got the Negropean from. I'm a Negropean for saying y'all got to vote for Hillary. I was like, nah, it's two sides of the same coin. Don't complain now. Yeah, you take me off solo though.
Yeah, you know I'm coming in. I got hot fire, die line. Look, I said this was my take. Always is my take, unless they show me something different. The political parties, Democrats and Republicans, neither one of them mean us no good at all. And look, hopefully the people will see that. But also my hot take for Think Again, and I put this on my page. I was telling my brother I ran into a protest downtown in Atlanta. You already know who was down there with their signs and all of this stuff.
Who I don't know who was down there. Who was down there? Don't get scared now.
Karen and Becky's. Hear me and hear me clearly, sisters, because we talked about this episodes ago with the suffrage movement, the women's suffrage movement, and we went and got the receipts and the tea that they really didn't want y'all. Hey man, they be playing and smiling in y'all face. We got to stop falling for the okie doke. They mean it's no good. All up and down my LinkedIn page, I'm seeing all of this. I'm disappointed. This and that. I stand with you. And it was mainly the Beckys and Karens. And I'm just like, hold on, no. This ain't adding up. The numbers don't make sense for me because
put up the graph. Put up the graph.
Let me put this up there. Yeah. Y'all see this right here? 78% for Trump.
Can you make that bigger or not?
Oh yeah, y'all can't see it like that.
Yeah. Don't worry about it if you can't.
Yeah. Just know this says 78% voted for Trump, and it got conservative women. Now, white women 45 to 64, 58% voted for Trump, and then white Protestant women 64% voted for Trump. And this is when you had a woman that you could choose between. This was Clinton. Y'all could have just stayed at home like the rest of us that what you say, Lil Ray Ray and Pookie is mad at. Here go another one. Like, yo, this is all on y'all. Now y'all mad. Don't be surprised. You voted for Trump because you wanted another 100 years of white supremacy, and now you screaming about your rights. It is what it is. We done lost two visitors, two viewers already, but we gonna put it out there. I told them we coming with that heat.
That's two viewers already.
Yeah, we did. We was at 3. They gone.
We was only at 3.
We was at 3, but they gone. Listen, the key lines from the Supreme Court opinion overturning Roe versus Wade. Brother, you want to read what Clarence Thomas said? I'm gonna put you on with the video and let you do your Negropean.
I can't really see it. It's too small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I should have sent you the leak.
Yeah, but Cameron Thomas, he wrote the majority opinion, right?
Yeah, we hold that Roe and Casey must be overruled. The Constitution makes no reference to abortion, and no such right is implicitly protected by any constitutional provision, including the one on which the defenders of Roe and Casey now chiefly rely, the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment. Roe was egregiously wrong from the start. Its reasoning was exceptionally weak, and the decision has had damaging consequences. And far from bringing about a national settlement of the abortion issue, Roe and Casey have inflamed debate and deepened division. It is time to heed the Constitution and return the issue of abortion to the people's elected representatives. We end this opinion where we began. Abortion presents a profound moral question. The Constitution does not prohibit the citizens of each state from regulating or prohibiting abortion. Roe and Casey abrogated that authority. We now overrule those decisions and return that authority to the people and their elected representatives. To be clear, we ain't for this deficiency.
So let me get y'all. Let me hold up. You know what I mean? Because you was on that pizza program. That pizza program worked, bro.
I thought you was. Look, I thought you was championing the opinion. I said, let me put him on solo and put Negropean down here.
Nah, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. This is gonna be a little tangent, but it's related. Put that back up. So what's crazy, and you got to see how the media works, right? Because it says form from Justice Clarence Thomas. So this is why they put Clarence Thomas first. I'm thinking Clarence Thomas wrote the majority opinion. Now it was written by Justice Alito.
Yeah.
Why they gonna throw Clarence Thomas the first name? That's not even an alphabetical order, yeah. What type of order?
Right. It should have started with Justice Samuel Alito. Yeah, you're right.
So
look at the ones that voted. Them Trump, Amy, Brett, Trump. I think Neil is Trump too, ain't he? That was the last one.
Yeah, I think that is. Yep.
No words. I just don't want to see. Nah, y'all don't get a chance to really complain. I know we're not supposed to speak on women's bodies, and to be clear, I'm not speaking about our sisters. I'm speaking about you, Karens. Some of y'all is lying. Ain't that what you say, bro? Some of y'all is lying. All of y'all didn't vote against Trump. Y'all know what y'all did. And
I always say, you know, we live in a because we always had these discussions back and forth behind the scenes about like buying data and what the data says, and it's like at the end of the day, the numbers don't reflect what people be saying. You know what I'm saying? And this goes for every issue, really. Like people get in and be like, "Yo, we, you know, I'm against such and such," but just like, yo, the numbers don't say that, bro. Yeah. But specifically with this issue, the numbers don't say. I'll be off social media, so I'm not really seeing with the news feed. But the numbers don't say what people are saying in public. You know what I mean?
All y'all shouldn't be protesting. It shouldn't be that many Karens out there. That's all I'm saying. What I saw was mainly them crying and all of this stuff. Like, hold on, man. Either your mama, either your grandmama, either your auntie, or either you. Some of y'all had something to do with this because y'all the numbers just not.
So you know what I should have said? I said also with the little Rays, the little Billies, the little Jarretts. The little Caleb's, they mad at you too because they like, yo, they definitely would have voted for Trump, but y'all ain't.
Hey man, this is a hot issue,
Trump,
and we seeing it everywhere.
Yeah,
look at this picture tells it. I ain't got to look who there. Look who in the pictures. I don't see us. I do not see us at all. Come on, change the picture, Fox. This Fox News, we always got.
What's the black fist? What's that?
I don't even know. End abortion violence. They just appropriating everything, man. Like, come on, man.
Well, it says
LGBT.
It says
Democrat. Look, LGBTQ plus Democrats standing for life.
No, what does the fist one say? I can't see it. What does it say?
It says end abortion violence, and they got a black fist. Come on, man. Come, I just want to make sure.
Let me stop laughing. Let me stop laughing for somebody who said this with a group text.
I just want to make sure we clear. It's
hold on. But I'm gonna laugh though. So y'all send me the group text or not? You don't think that's funny? The black fist.
Look.
Yo, how they mix the black fist with abortion rights?
Don't make me get on the rainbow.
Put that up again, yo. I just want to see the black fist. I wish I could get it. Share the link, but that's mad. That's jokey. And oh man, I'll check it out later. That's mad funny. It's definitely funny to me, but it don't be funny to other people. But that's funny.
No, and we ain't laughing at the fact that women's rights got taken away. That ain't funny.
I'm laughing specifically at that in what you said. It says in abortion violence with a black face.
Yeah, with a black fist, and ain't a black face out there. That's crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
But this is Fox News, though. I feel
like that sign is a troll piece, but
it absolutely could be. But y'all saw the numbers. I'm gonna share. Share
it again. That was from New York Times, right? Because I saw the.
No, that's Fox News. I'm sharing
talking about the numbers. Yeah. Share the links.
I'm sharing the I'm sharing the links out here just so people know. Like, look, the numbers don't lie, man. The numbers is the numbers, and yeah, they something ain't adding up. It's too many of y'all out there, but yeah, this Fox News, man. They look. And here's the other one. Look at the pictures now. Is that us? You out there sweating and all of this and that? Come on, man.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? It's just how like, because all these decisions are major, right? So
Yeah.
obviously it's levels to major when you're dealing with people's opinions and politics and religion. But it's just amazing like how like that is the issue that gets them out there like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, long as Trump was saying all the other
Yeah.
stuff, it was cool. Y'all could vote for him and all of this and that. But now he's crossed the line all of a sudden. And what I saw in the media is they try to build up sympathy. I saw something on Facebook say guys silence or male silence is numbing and all of this and that. No, we with y'all. We know this ain't right.
So first of all, let me push back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So for the most part, you know what? I ain't gonna even get fired, man.
Go ahead, get fired, brother. So we only got 2 people watching anyway. This is me and you. Ain't no mask on Pimpin' Negus.
Nah, so you know it's the numbers are gonna go up once we publish. So we silent now, but before did they tell us to be quiet?
Yeah. It ain't your business to talk about women. That's why I was like, I got some fire. I get it. It's y'all body, but I just want to make sure y'all ain't falling for the okie doke while y'all joining these protests and all of this stuff out there. Some of them Jessies is double agents that you might be walking with and protesting because the numbers don't add up. Like, we know who gave us Trump and why they gave us Trump. It wasn't because he was the best candidate or nothing like that. Y'all trusted this dude who talked about grabbing y'all in the coochie more than y'all trusted one of your own. And y'all fell for all of that Cambridge Analytica misinformation, all of that. And dude is still lying. We see the January 6 hearings and all of this video and text messages and all the evidence, and this dude still is free. I get it. A vote for Biden, and we see what Biden doing. This Jesse falling off his bike.
I don't know who make Mo green. So I always tell people. So we gonna, you know what, we're gonna do a show. I'm gonna put my professor hat on. I'm gonna take the Negropean hat on. Is like the vote for Biden. See, that's the same thing what I was telling y'all before. It's like
the 2 sides of the coin. Go ahead and break it down.
Yeah, it's not 2 sides of the same coin, right? It's we literally see what these. Well, when people put people in power, we see how it affects things, right? Like, I'm not gonna say any party is for quote unquote black people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that they are different, and what needs to be done is we need to follow through. So, right, you vote for Biden, you hold his feet to the fire. But more importantly, we talked about this before. Y'all got to vote in y'all local elections. The local election turnouts be trash, yo.
Yeah.
So even with this case, it basically what the Supreme Court did was push it back to the states, like the states and your representatives. So that's when y'all got protests at the state level. Obviously, you want the federal protection, but they didn't make any law. They just overturned it and just said we pushing it back to the states for the states to make the law. So now it's up to y'all. Y'all claim y'all so enraged and all that. Well, I ain't seen any of us in them pictures, but
yeah, no, that's my whole point.
But shout out to Mick Mo Green. I don't know who you are, but shout out to you because I can't see you on your picture.
Look, I was just about to tell you, go ahead and say it, because on that point you was right about voting. But look, for every one of us that stayed at home, it seems like a Becky or Karen went to the poll and voted for Trump, and now they crying. And my whole thing is, no, we not hearing that fake outrage. What is it you used to say about Facebook fake deep? We ain't hearing that fake deep stuff, man. Like this like
I gotta bring fake deep. We gotta bring a fake deep section.
This is like what's the videos where you convinced that they real but they ain't real?
The fake deeps. The fake deeps.
Yeah, the fake deep. Like this is terrible, man. Don't fall for the okie doke. They ain't with y'all, sisters. Y'all in this struggle with us together, and I hate to say it, but even half us brothers probably ain't with y'all because we ain't woke and ain't caring. But listen, we talked about this last week. It was a video on Netflix about a civil rights attorney. He's been a civil rights attorney for 40 years, doing a lecture called the Who We Are Project. I invite y'all to go watch that on Netflix, because hey man, this is who we are. But we gotta keep it a buck and know who we are, and know that, look, it's some double agents out there. This issue is sad that they even making a big deal about this. With all the crap we got going on, this is what they choose. And we knew it was coming, because somebody leaked the opinion like months ago, because they knew it was going to be such a big deal. And I mean, we done had January 6th, yo, when they ran up in the house. And nothing has really happened. You had a few arrests and all of that. They still holding hearings on this. I hold the Democrats' feet to the fire too. They ain't about nothing, man.
Yeah, Democrats is gonna be interesting. Like, I don't think we're gonna be around 100 years from now, like to see like what scholars, if humans last that long, what scholars are saying about the Democrat party of this era, because we're in the middle of it, so it's hard to see. It's hard to, because we're living it. You know, hindsight is 2020. In hindsight, you get more perspective on it, how they were classified.
They was passive.
Yeah.
They passive in their racism. Like, they just dragging it out. You got more than enough to go after Trump. You had
more than enough. Yeah,
you got more than enough to go after Clarence Thomas as a Supreme Court justice, and his wife sending text to the president of the United States telling them to overturn the election. All of this, you got more than enough. The good thing about that video, Who We Are, what it talks about is the title is very fitting. Like, just like we talking about now, the numbers don't add up, man. It's just true. He was like, one of the things that I learned was the sermon that Martin Luther King was going to preach before he was assassinated. They found his records. The title was Why America May Go to Hell. He still was optimistic. Like, why America is going to go to hell.
You say he was optimistic.
Right. Like, why America gonna fall like the Roman Empire? When you look at the causes of the Roman Empire, it was political corruption, your military expanded too much, greed and all of this stuff, and no morality. They just went, heck, I don't even want to get fired. Go look at the Roman Empire and some of the reasons why it caused and why it crumbled, and pay particular attention at the morality issues that they highlight. That's where America is.
Don't get
I ain't. If you know, but go and look at it. And because the Roman Empire was like, I mean, clearly it was big, it was on top. They was doing their thing, but their researchers say there are certain key issues as to why they crumble, and America is just following the blueprint, man. God gonna humble us. We still ain't repented, and the think again piece is don't trust them Karens. We usually say Jesse's, but I'm saying don't trust them Karens. They voted for another 100 years of white supremacy because they knew whoever won was going to get a chance to nominate Supreme Court justices because they held off Obama, and you had two that was old and over the hill. And I mean, we're gonna have to deal with them for another 100 years.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with them for a long time. We're gonna have to deal with them. So what's crazy is that I think I spoke about this. I be repeating stuff, but it's worth repeating. Like, when you vote for, at least on the national level, right? What's also important is the Supreme Court justice, but also what's important is the federal court. That we don't even follow the federal court opinions, right? So stuff got to go through the federal courts before it even get to the Supreme Court. So it's like the presidents they don't even have to vote for them jokers. They just those are presidential appointees, and I think Trump got the most appointees
on the federal court, on the federal circuit. Look, that's why I say they George Washington. They knew what they was doing. I like make Mo Green.
I can't see who. I'm gonna say who's Mo Green.
I don't know.
But thanks Mo Green for
engage. We appreciate you being here. Look, we keep the energy. You go back and check last week's episode. We was pause. We was riding Biden hard. Pause again. This Jesse fell off his bike and he wasn't riding and fell off. He had come to a stop
So,
and just
let me get at him though real quick. Make Mo
okay,
green.
get at him.
You know what I'm saying? I got my Negropean spray. You know what I mean? Let me put spray my joint real quick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I got my Captain America shirt on. You know what I'm riding with right now.
Hold on,
The
let me
fir-
get you. Let me get yeah. Hear him and hear him clearly, brother.
hear me clearly. We get at Biden. I done posted. Well, you probably don't follow me because I can't see your face. I don't know. I know a Mo, but I don't think you Mo Green. I've been getting at Biden I've been getting at everybody forever. Like I'm an equal opportunist to getting at people. But right now we talk about Trump, bro. We ain't talking about. But what about all lives matter? We ain't doing no all lives matter right now. What about Biden?
Hold up, Deacon. He didn't know. He acknowledged it because we get everybody. He acknowledged it. We appreciate you, Make Mo Green. We don't want you to go nowhere. But the point that we making is we can't trust them, man. We gonna have to pull ourselves up out.
So
of
let
it.
me be clear. Let me be clear. I done gave people the blueprint again. So new viewers. Thanks, Mo. But now I love you, Mo Green, because you don't have to be here. You could be any place else in the world. But let me just make myself clear. I don't really trust nobody, honestly, but I definitely don't trust no political party. So what I always say is you have to make sure, like a political party, you got to make sure who you're choosing. You want who. So we got a two-party system. So we ain't talk about what's out there. We just talk about what's out. We talk about practical, right? You choose what issues everybody has their key issue that's going to change their vote. You know your key issues, and then you vote for who you think you're going to get the most from based on your vote, because you're not going to get 100% ever. It's not going to happen. So I don't know if that's Biden. I don't know if that's Trump. I don't know who that is for any of y'all. I'm just saying y'all got to play the game. The game is here to be played. And like I said before, early on, y'all got to start going to y'all got to start doing the local elections, because that's when they really when it hit the fan. Because like I said, they threw this back to the states. So that's
just
when
move from Arkansas, Florida, Louisiana.
or
Don't y'all
vote them
spend no
jokers out.
money there.
Yeah, or vote the people out there. Vote that's in the power. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at that, I wish we did this because we freestyling for the most part, but we had an agenda. Like if you Google, if like you check out like the midterm elections and the local elections, their turnout is crazy, fam. It's super duper crazy.
My hot take and final word on this is, sisters, I'm gonna even include people of color that's upset about this. As y'all going to protests and march and y'all see these posts, let's keep this energy here. Becky's and Karen's that voted in Trump because you was voting for 100 more years of white supremacy and wasn't thinking about yourself. You want to make it up to us? It's time to talk about reparations. It really is. I think I sent you an article. This was what you was talking about. I was sending you topics throughout the week. Harvard has finally acknowledged that, yeah, we came up off of slavery. And I think they put like 100 million or I think it was 100 million or like 1 billion or something, a big number that they're gonna dedicate towards giving back somehow to African Americans, the descendants of enslaved people. And somewhere I read that wasn't even a fifth of what they got. Like this is a school. It was a big number. It's either 100 million or like 1 billion or something like that. Y'all Google it and look it up. We just getting the information.
You know what's crazy? I gotta find a new transition phrase, but you know what's crazy? I done said that about 15 times already. But those numbers don't include compound interest, compound growth. I don't think.
No, and it is 100 million. Let me share the screen.
So, for example, we talk about stocks. I'm just go ahead, and I'll make my point after you.
I get your point. Yeah. Like 100 million, that don't include the interest and everything that you was able to build and how many people was educated at Harvard based on the backs of slaves and they labor and all of that. But 100 million ain't even a fifth of their endowment fund. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. So
that is crazy. So we went and got some numbers. We try to do good.
Yeah. So my take was going to be that doesn't include the So you this shit's an add on. We gonna get to him.
I like Make Mo Green.
So where I was going with it was and I'm gonna get a Mo Green statement. What was
Go ahead, focus, brother. I'm sorry. I'm so with that.
I like Mo Green. Mo Green, you gotta come back every week so we get you, but so you can make sure you're part of the show. What was I? Oh, it doesn't include like the interest, the investments that these jokers made, but and more importantly though, we said the education. And the most important thing that people don't realize, like money is important, but I think what's even more important in a lot of ways is social capital. Who you can get on the phone. Like, so they done built up who they can get on the phone off the backs of slaves. I mean, America's built on slaves, but this is Harvard, the number one school. They're admitting it. Like, so for me, just like getting you on the phone, because brothers, drop your rate. What you charge people to get you on the phone, man?
$1,000 an hour.
I gotta raise my raise. This joker get money.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
So like, just getting you on the phone, right? So like the great thing about Howard alum, right? Howard Law School alum is that we can get a lot of people on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like that costs money. So it is people that built. So you got hundreds of years of that when you're dealing with Harvard. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not just that like the physical money, because they don't, like you said, they don't even count like what they did with that money and what they did with that labor. So property taxes and all that type of stuff. They don't even count that investment in the stock market. That's just a number that they came up with. That's the part of the endowment, man. It's crazy.
Now, we like you, Make Mo Green, and we going to George. Welcome back, George. George, are you the librarian? George be coming with it. I sometimes get him and Rich mixed up, and no offense at all by that. But our good brother be coming with it. Now this is
George. I told you my George story from day one. What he told me.
Yeah. George, you're a real one, man. Most people ain't gonna even understand that. That's why I'm gonna just let that comment sit there and rest. Like more is coming. That's why I said we looking at at least another 100 years of fighting this ignorance.
Yeah, he said, I'm
leaving. My bad, bro. That's why I said no offense at all. But I think we done beat this one. We got 37 minutes, man. So pew 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 pew.
Who you got for it?
Our Jesse of the week for me.
Oh, you got all right. So I got that's yours. I got somebody else. But go ahead.
I got white conservative women. I'm just gonna sum it up in Becky and Karen's out here protesting, and y'all half of y'all probably more than half of y'all voted for Trump. The numbers don't lie, and I'm gonna say have several seats. Who's your Jesse other? And I got another one, but let's go.
Alternate. It's funny because we got him on. We got him as a topic later on to discuss. I didn't realize you had him as a right here. So I got Kyrie Irving, man. I told you I'm a Kyrie Irving fan because that man stood by his principles. But fam, how you not gonna come to work?
Hey man, that's the new freedom. Look, they done appropriated our fist. That's the hey man, we need to go after them sign makers for infringement.
Hold up, yo. But so I ain't even talk about the COVID stance, because that's what it is. Like I said, I said I'm on record saying if he stuck by his guns, I was going to become a Kyrie Irving fan. What I'm going back to, right, it's like how you you gotta demand what you demand. So I ain't telling you he shouldn't demand what he's supposed to be demanding. But it's funny that he's like, so he done gave him a list of places he want to go and all that type of stuff. It's like, yo, fam, you just did not show up to work for like a week. You ain't let nobody know or nothing. Yo, that's a super duper privilege, first of all. Like,
that's what I call that knowing your worth.
Knowing your worth?
Because he's got an option. Let's give him a little bit of history. If he don't opt in by like Tuesday of next week, he becomes an unrestricted free agency. Yeah. His player option is for $36 million a year. He's probably not going to get that anywhere else. What he's trying to do is
he's trying to get the extension.
I want a longer contract for like 30 something a year. And if y'all don't do that for me, then I can either go as an unrestricted free agent, but I'll work with you. Give me my 36 million and let's do a sign and trade. And here's a list of teams that I would go to.
Yeah. So you know what's I was about to say the key phrase that I just said I gotta stop with saying. So with Kyrie, the reason I'm giving him Jesse of the week, I like the audacity of it all, honestly.
I do too.
So I'm not giving him Jesse of the week for that because he's supposed to ask what he asked for, but I'm giving him Jesse of the week just because he asked for what he asked for. So
hey, man, and as black people, we ain't used to that. It was the same thing. That's why a lot of people hate LeBron James right now, because he decided, you ain't treat me right, owner. I'm going somewhere else. I'm taking my talents to South Beach and told the world. I feel like Kyrie is pulling a move.
Yeah, but LeBron had way more cachet. But we're gonna see though. We're gonna see what Kyrie gets.
Yeah, I hope he get his money, man.
Now, I hope he get his money too. He a Jersey cat. Like it ain't my money, so I hope he get all the money he's supposed to get. So
I'm glad you said that because you sounded like Stephen A. for
I'm not about to say you about to say I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them jokers that's going to tell somebody not to get money that I'm not paying them for. You know what I'm saying?
But it is very audacious. That's some big balls. And you ain't showed up the week for work for a week, and you come in after that week and be like, yeah, I want a raise too, or I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, but that's the audacity. That's the audacity of sports too. Just like, because it's not, and sports are entertainment because they get away with a lot of stuff that none of us that work regular jobs will be able to get away with.
But nobody denies he's blockbuster. People want to come see him.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Like, he knows his value. Like, I'm cold. I'm good at what I do. It don't matter if I show up to the game drunk. I'm nice. He reminds me, this situation here kind of remind me of Allen Iverson talking about practice. After he done gave his heart to Philly and all of that, and they wanted to harass him about practice. Of course, Kyrie ain't gave nothing. He living his best life out here, but he know I done worked at my craft. I deserve this. And we got to keep in mind, Kyrie is young. He played 1 year at Duke.
He ain't that young. He like 30 now. He like 30 now.
Yeah. But I mean, to be a relative superstar and a champion, he's young.
Yeah, he's young. Yeah.
He's young. He basically came right out of high school because I don't even think he played at Duke for long.
Yeah, I think he played like 2 games, so he got hurt or something like that. He didn't play.
He's got a history of not showing up for work. Hey, but my other Jesse of the week, I just want to show y'all I didn't watch this mess, but I saw the clip on like IG.
Yeah, he brought a baby up on stage.
Oh, bro. They tried to help him. He mad. But you got to see him singing. So after he was singing, his brothers jumped in like, let me help him out.
Wish to have $1 million bucks, but how would you know being in love? So tell me, pretty baby, I make one wish and I wish it all on you. Making love to the break of dawn, me and you to the baby.
Yo, I did not.
I think that's enough for the struggle singing. Ray J came on stage with his baby. I don't know if that was a sympathy play or what, but that brother was struggling. Somebody said, this is how I sound when I'm singing in the shower.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I didn't even know that was the joke. I was like, yo, this joke I sound better in the shower, yo. This joke. Y'all about to go back and look at that joke. Because I had posted something like, yo, they running out of verses to do, man. Like, they just coming up with anybody. So it's like, fam, like, yo, y'all done. If it ain't top dogs, so I'm glad. You know, this is capitalism too. Embrace capitalism. I always tell y'all that. Negropean. I'm glad what's name and them cashed out when they cashed out, man.
Who?
Timberland and Swiss. They sold it.
Yeah. Because it's just done went. Yeah,
ain't nobody. It's nobody left. I mean,
and then they had the nerve. Look, then he was only the opener. That wasn't even. I think the actual verse.
That wasn't even the show, right?
Yeah, and him and Sammy. Shout out to what's my girl name? We went to school with her. She's the lawyer for Sammy.
For real?
From Boston. I ain't talked to her in a minute.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunderbird. Last name
Thunderbird. Yeah.
Rashana the Thunderbird.
Yeah. So that's her guy.
Yeah.
And
what is Sammy doing right now?
Ray J got mad at Sammy them because they tried to help him and sing his verse, and they got in each other's face. There's a video out there. It ain't on this link, but they got in each other's face. Like,
I gotta check that out. That's
R&B violence. Yeah, man. The aftermath was funny. I wouldn't tell nobody to invest none of their time, none of their 24 watching the crap live. Apparently, people tuned in. But yeah, it was terrible. So that's my Jesse of the week.
Okay, all right. So we got 15 minutes. Oh, so let me just show the people this real quick with the voter turnout. So just to hammer the point home, bring up what I was saying about we don't come out to vote. When I say we, I mean the American public. It's not just us.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's letting me do it. So that might be because I'm on my desktop. So it's not letting me do it. But anyway, forget about it. It's not letting me do it.
There you go, right?
Oh, there it is. Yeah. So you just see the turnout, right? You see the midterm elections. Look how big that joint drop off, man, over the years.
Yeah.
Like, yo, it's at 32%, 39. Like, yo, that's crazy. So the midterm elections is really for people that don't know, that people that are not invested in this like that. Is really when local elections happen, right? And look at these voting rates, man. You know what I'm saying?
You said it. We got to play the game. It's just, man, the game has disenfranchised so many of us, and we saw this with we done saw this the last couple elections. To your point, even with Clinton, when Hillary had a chance, it was just like, man, Democrats, we didn't want her. Then the next year or the next election with Biden, it was like, we don't want him. He's old. He's old as crap, and he's riding on the coattails of Obama, a black man. Just because he associated, we don't trust you, bruh. You said it. You from Pennsylvania. You said it yourself that what did he say? It was something about Negroes and being tough on crime, and like, hey man, at some point we got to stop getting played. And
and the only way we start getting, well, I ain't gonna say the only way because it hasn't been done yet, right? So we don't know what would he be reaction with. Is we got to play the game, right? The game is here to be played, right? Unless you create your own game or you got a strategy on how you're going to change the game, you got to play the game, bro. Like, it's like taxes.
I'm gonna push back. I get what you're saying, and I know you'll run laps around most folks with this brother got was a professor of African American studies at PWI. Y'all better respect it. But what the guy talks about and who we are is we played the game. We played it to win right after Reconstruction had the most elected officials. So that's when the Ku Klux Klan ran. That's when they, like, in 1 year, he showed that our participation dropped off from like 95% to like 15%. Like, the game is rigged, and so it's like, man, what's our options?
So what I was gonna go with it. I'm glad you did that. So I see Worthy. You know what I'm saying? You can listen in with your counselor ears. So what I was gonna go with it said, like, we haven't played the game. I was about to go. We haven't played the game since then. So once they put that in there, so we don't know what the pushback gonna be, because there's gonna be some pushback, right? So
look, we played the game with Obama, and the pushback was all of these voting rights and legislation to keep us from voting.
Well, yeah, I'm saying we didn't play it on a local level though. We played it on a national level. We haven't played. I'm
gonna say this. This is a controversial hot take. We so gangster, and we like to say Black Lives Matter, and we'll shoot a brother and take a life sentence over disrespect, whatever that could be, somebody stepping on your sneakers or hollering at your girl or whatever. If you so gangster, because if we don't get them justices out, man, literally for 100 years, we still gonna have to deal with this crap. You so gangster, and people walking in grocery stores and all of that, Becky's and Karen's, y'all want to make it up to us? We need one of y'all. I probably shouldn't say
Hold on, don't get fired. Don't say it. Don't say it. Let's move on, man.
y'all go ahead and catch a case. We're gonna need y'all to catch a case. Y'all owe us. Y'all owe us.
So let's we got 10 minutes. Let's get we got 10 minutes. We got
NBA draft.
So I saw I don't follow college sports, so I'll let you take that.
It was just a surprise. That was all. The number one pick. I mean, it wasn't like it was a it wasn't like
the number one pick wasn't the number one pick, right?
Who they thought was gonna be the number one pick. They switched it at the last minute and went with this other guy, and he came in a suit. Where is this suit at?
Yeah, I saw a suit. Yeah.
Man, like, what's wrong with this generation, bruh? Like, oh yeah. Anyway, that's that. The NBA draft wasn't all that big. And then we kind of talked about Kyrie pulling boss moves. The last couple things we got, because we like, for those that's new, we like to cover a lot of stuff. Music.
Yo, you see George coming back with receipts, yo? Case in point, with the 70 majority black, 70% of people did not vote on the Tuesday. That's crazy. Jeez. I'm gonna take your word for that, George, but that's crazy. That sound about right, though. Sound about right.
What about early voting, George?
All right, so we got 10 minutes though. So we got
Beyonce Break My Soul. So I've been seeing I got the lyrics pulled up. Apparently, I haven't heard it yet because I heard it was like house music, like
so Drake got the house music. So I did tune in to Drake a little bit this week, so I didn't try. So next week I promise I have a review on it, but it is heavy on some maybe house music is coming back since Beyonce dropped this too.
That Drake had you on the Pride Month.
You know that house music is big in Jersey though.
Yeah. It was big in Chicago too, but I'm just like, our house music was different. It had more.
DC houses melded to people's houses. They still ain't vote. So George is coming with the fire. Don't take my word for it.
Hey, it
might. I know I'm the Negropean. George is not a Negropean like me. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got my Negropean cologne, my Negropean shirt. I don't got my hat, my jacket. So George is coming through with the don't take my word for it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't come out. Yo, you know what's
and in DC, that's telling because people in DC are so close to like the White House and the Capitol, they should understand the political process.
And what's crazy about DC?
And they educated with money.
With money, and also with DC, I've never been to a place where there were so many election signs in people's yards. I've never seen that ever. It seemed like everybody had something in their yard supporting.
So the conclusion, it ain't no hope for us humans.
Now the conclusion is, we said this earlier. The data is not matching what y'all say y'all doing, yeah.
Facts. All right, Beyonce.
All right. Go ahead.
Apparently, they was waiting for this. It was a long time.
I can't see that.
It's house music. I'm gonna read it for you.
You gotta figure out how to make it bigger. Go ahead.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna read it for you. You know, the Pizza Hut Book It program did me good. I ain't scared. But apparently, she got some lyrics in there. Now I just fell in love and I just quit my job. I'm gonna find new drive. Damn, they work me so damn hard. Work by 9, then off past 5, and they work my nerves. That's why I cannot sleep at night. And apparently, because you know, people be standing for Beyonce. They talking about quitting their jobs. Beyonce rich now. Keep in mind, Beyonce rich. She ain't had to work a job in a long time.
Yo, Beyonce probably haven't worked a regular job ever. She probably never worked a regular because she made it pretty.
Her father was her manager. They raised them, they groomed them from little.
You know what's funny about Beyonce is people ride with her and the stuff she be saying. I mean, she been married forever. Like, so she had what was the song she had? And I was just like, oh, all the single ladies. I'm like, yo, Beyonce, you not serious.
But that Beehive is serious. So my message to the Beehive is think again before you quit your job. Listen, that's like Trump telling the poor white people, you know, they don't love you and do this and do that. Send them down to the state capital or the capital on January 6th and then went his way. Like, don't fall for the okie doke, y'all. We love Beyonce though. I love look. She should have did that Pizza Hut Book It program, but other than that, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got no problems with her.
Why you say she's in the Book It program?
You ever heard Beyonce read or
Nah.
actually like do an interview? Yeah, exactly. It ain't too many because somebody who loved her was like, you don't need to do this no more, girl. Just sing and dance, sing and dance. But they gonna come after us for this.
I know one of the knocks on her, but they were saying like she didn't have any personality and all that.
Yeah, I mean, because look, she was groomed to sing and do all of that from start. So, but we love you, Beyonce. We do. Yeah, they say yep, a terrible actress. I liked her in the one with Idris Elba though. Where the white girl was after him and went crazy. It was based on. It was like a remake. A remake of something.
She's not a terrible actor. Come on, Mo got the hot takes, man. She's not terrible.
No, I think she's pretty good.
You know who's a terrible actor? Nas. He's terrible.
Oh, I want to go to Africa.
She's terrible, yeah. She's terrible. Like Nas is terrible. The dude, Bokeem Woodbine, and he's a trained actor. He's terrible.
Oh, ain't that the dude that was messing with the transvestites from what was it? 21, not 21 Jump Street. Bokeem, is that the same guy from what was the New York show with the
Nah, that's not him. That's homie. That's the other homie. He all right. Bokeem Woodbine was the one. He did great in he did great. I can say great. He did
the one in New Orleans.
He did a Dead
with
President.
Jada Pinkett.
Dead President.
Yes. Oh,
he
good, bro.
Yeah, he was in New Orleans, and he was in New Orleans joint too.
Jason's lyric.
Yeah.
He was the dumb brother. Yeah.
He's gotten better over the years. I'll give him credit. His early joints, he was trash. I'm like, yo, how did Joker get a job?
Hey man, anything's possible. If you believe it, you can achieve it. That's our message on this show. Just bet on yourself and do better.
So you got any stocks, real estate, crypto takes?
Hey, well, the stocks is coming back. I bought income, man. So either way, when I say buy income, and we talked about this last show, I'll keep it real brief. Look at the everything is cheap right now, or actually this week things went up, but whenever it go red and they talking about recession, that's cool. You could buy at a discount the stocks that's actually gonna pay you. So look at the ones with high dividends. So for every share you hold, you're gonna get some money. One of them I was talking about was the Simon Property Group, or SPG. They own the high-end malls with like the Gucci and the Louis Vuitton. And so, you know, them stores got to pay rent to them. They giving out like $6 worth of a dividend per share every year. So you making $6 whether it go up and down, and you could just hold it till it come back. That's what I mean by buy income. And for you, bro, the last thing I got, the book, I'm reading it now, is Leaders Eat Last by Simon Sinek. It's a pretty good book, man. Y'all
Simon Sinek. That's Start With Why.
Yep. Oh, look at you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't in the booking program, but I read a couple books. But I told you I run laps around you. Man, I read a couple books, man.
You gonna take us out in prayer, man?
Yeah, we can do that. My mom here, so I definitely could take y'all out. All right, everybody, bow your heads. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to get on this live. Thank you for the technology, even though it's owned by the white man. We're using it to the best of our abilities. Thanks, to Charlie Bingham, aka Hustle Hotep, for putting in the time and the effort to not only motivate me to do the show today, because I wasn't going to really do it because we got things to do, but for putting the clips together and the theme song and being the pip today. Although he's trying to be Gladys, we keep that for another. I say that for another prayer. And thanks for Brother Mo for coming out to the live and starting the firecracker. We got George, Kimberly, and whoever else is going to be the rewatchers. Thank you for them, and please, everybody, hit that cash app. I pray the Lord that you put them in something on their heart to hit that cash app. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. And y'all and give us a week or so. Y'all check out our website.
Oh yeah. Go back to the homepage. All right, we got 30 seconds up. That's it.
pimpinnegus.com. Y'all
So the
check
show. So I'm gonna tell everybody the show is gonna be updated probably weekly. I mean, the show. The website is gonna be updated weekly. That's my task. I'm taking the leadership on that. So yeah, but keep checking it. So we got somebody uploading the videos, but I'm just gonna be making it better weekly by week because it's an ongoing project. And thanks again for everybody for tuning in. We got to get out of here. Peace.